Have you ever met someone who just draws people in? What makes certain individuals so captivating? These are the questions we'll explore in this video about the 8 traits of people with magnetic energy. Let's start by understanding what magnetic energy really is. It's that special quality some people have that naturally attracts others to them. It's not about physical appearance or material success. Instead, it's about the energy they radiate and how they make others feel in their presence. People with magnetic energy have a way of lighting up a room and leaving a lasting impression on those they meet. Now, let's dive into the first trait, genuine interest in others. People with magnetic energy aren't just focused on themselves. They have a real curiosity about the people around them. When they talk to you, they give you their full attention. They listen actively, not just waiting for their turn to speak. They ask thoughtful questions that show they're really trying to understand you. This makes people feel valued and important in their presence. Active listening is a key part of this trait. It's not just about hearing words, but understanding the meaning behind them. Magnetic people pay attention to tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. They pick up on the subtle cues that tell the full story of what someone is saying. This deep level of attention makes others feel truly heard and understood. Asking thoughtful questions is another aspect of this trait. Magnetic people don't just ask surface-level questions. They dig deeper, showing real interest in others' thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Their questions often lead to meaningful conversations that go beyond small talk. This ability to create deeper connections is a big part of what makes them so attractive to others. The second trait of people with magnetic energy is a positive outlook. This doesn't mean they're unrealistically optimistic or ignore problems. Instead, they have a way of focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When faced with challenges, they look for opportunities and ways to move forward. This positive energy is contagious, lifting the mood of those around them. Magnetic people spread optimism wherever they go. They have a knack for finding the silver lining in difficult situations. This doesn't mean they're always happy or never experience negative emotions, but they have a resilience that allows them to bounce back quickly from setbacks. They choose to focus on what's going well and what they can control, rather than getting bogged down by negativity. This positive outlook extends to how they view others as well. They tend to look for the good in people, giving others the benefit of the doubt. This approach often brings out the best in those around them. People feel more confident and capable in the presence of someone who believes in them. The third trait is confidence without arrogance. Magnetic people have a strong sense of self-assurance, but they don't feel the need to prove themselves or put others down. They're comfortable in their own skin and don't seek constant validation from others. This quiet confidence is very attractive to others. Self-assurance is different from cockiness. Cocky people often try to make themselves look good by belittling others or constantly talking about their accomplishments. Truly confident people don't need to do this. They're secure enough in themselves to lift others up. They can admit when they're wrong or don't know something, which actually makes them appear more confident, not less. Body language and posture play a big role in projecting confidence. Magnetic people tend to stand tall, make eye contact, and use open body language. They take up space comfortably without being intimidating. Their movements are generally relaxed and purposeful. All of these nonverbal cues communicate confidence to others. The fourth trait of people with magnetic energy is emotional intelligence. This involves understanding and managing their own emotions, as well as being aware of and responsive to the emotions of others. Emotionally intelligent people can navigate social situations skillfully and build strong relationships. Understanding and managing emotions is a key part of this trait. Magnetic people are in tune with their feelings. They can identify what they're feeling and why. This self-awareness allows them to respond to situations thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. They're able to regulate their emotions, staying calm under pressure and not letting negative emotions control their behavior. Empathy and social awareness are also crucial aspects of emotional intelligence. Magnetic people are good at picking up on the emotions of others. They can sense when someone is upset, even if that person isn't saying it directly. This allows them to respond appropriately, offering support or changing their approach as needed. Their ability to understand and connect with others' feelings makes people feel comfortable and understood in their presence. The fifth trait is authenticity. Magnetic people are true to themselves. They don't put on a fake persona or try to be someone they're not. This genuineness is refreshing and attractive to others. People can sense when someone is being real, and it makes them feel they can be real too. Being true to oneself involves knowing your values and living in alignment with them. Magnetic people have a clear sense of who they are and what they stand for. They're not easily swayed by peer pressure or societal expectations. This doesn't mean they're inflexible or closed-minded, but they have a strong internal compass that guides their decisions and actions. Consistency in words and actions is another important aspect of authenticity. Magnetic people do what they say they'll do. Their actions match their words. This consistency builds trust and respect. People know they can count on them to be honest and reliable. The sixth trait of people with magnetic energy is passion and enthusiasm. They approach life with zest and excitement. This doesn't mean they're always hyperactive or loud. It's more about having a genuine excitement for life and the things they care about. This enthusiasm is contagious, inspiring others and making them want to be around the magnetic person. Pursuing interests with zeal is a key part of this trait. Magnetic people don't just go through the motions in life. They dive deep into their interests and pursuits. Whether it's their work, hobbies, or causes they care about, they bring energy and commitment to what they do. This passionate approach to life is inspiring to others. Magnetic people also inspire others through example. Their enthusiasm motivates those around them to pursue their own passions. They show others what's possible when you approach life with excitement and dedication. This ability to inspire is a big part of what draws people to them. The seventh trait is open-mindedness. Magnetic people are willing to learn and grow. They don't assume they know everything. Instead, they're curious about new ideas and perspectives. This openness makes them interesting to talk to and easy to connect with. Being willing to learn and grow is a key aspect of open-mindedness. Magnetic people see every experience as an opportunity to learn something new. They're not afraid to admit when they don't know something. In fact, they often get excited about the chance to learn. This attitude keeps them interesting and helps them continually evolve as people. Respecting diverse perspectives is another important part of open-mindedness. Magnetic people understand that their way of seeing things isn't the only valid viewpoint. They're genuinely interested in understanding how others think and why they believe what they do. This respect for different perspectives makes others feel valued and creates an environment where people feel safe sharing their thoughts. The eighth and final trait of people with magnetic energy is generosity of spirit. This goes beyond just giving material things. It's about being generous with their time, attention, and support. Magnetic people give without expecting anything in return. This selflessness is very attractive to others. Giving without expecting return is a key aspect of this trait. Magnetic people don't keep score in relationships. They help others because they genuinely want to, not because they're hoping to get something back. This sincere generosity makes people feel good around them and want to reciprocate. Supporting others' success is another important part of having a generous spirit. Magnetic people aren't threatened by the achievements of others. Instead, they celebrate them. They're quick to offer encouragement and help others reach their goals. This supportive attitude creates a positive environment where everyone feels uplifted. Now that we've explored these 8 traits, you might be wondering how to develop them in yourself. The good news is that these qualities can be cultivated with practice and intention. Let's look at some practical tips for each trait. To develop a genuine interest in others, start by practicing active listening. When someone is talking to you, give them your full attention. Put away your phone and other distractions. Try to really understand what they're saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Ask follow-up questions that show you're engaged in the conversation. Over time, you'll find yourself becoming more naturally curious about others. To cultivate a positive outlook, start by practicing gratitude. Each day, take a few moments to think about things you're thankful for. When you encounter problems, challenge yourself to find potential solutions or opportunities within the challenge. Surround yourself with positive people and media. The more you practice looking for the good, the more natural it will become. To build confidence without arrogance, focus on developing your skills and knowledge. True confidence comes from competence. Set small, achievable goals and celebrate when you reach them. Practice good posture and make eye contact when talking to others. Remember, it's okay to admit when you don't know something. Confidence isn't about knowing everything, it's about being comfortable with who you are. To improve your emotional intelligence, start by becoming more aware of your own emotions. Throughout the day, check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Why might you be feeling that way? Practice naming your emotions. When it comes to others, pay attention to their tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. These can give you clues about how they're feeling. To become more authentic, take some time to reflect on your values. What's truly important to you? Are your actions aligned with these values? Practice being honest, even when it's difficult. Start small by expressing your true opinions in low-stakes situations. Gradually, you'll become more comfortable being your genuine self in all areas of life. To cultivate passion and enthusiasm, explore different interests. Try new things and pay attention to what excites you. When you find something you're passionate about, dive in. Learn everything you can about it. Share your excitement with others. Your enthusiasm will grow the more you engage with your interests. To become more open-minded, make a habit of seeking out different perspectives. Read books or articles by people with different backgrounds or viewpoints. When you disagree with someone, try to understand their point of view before arguing against it. Practice saying, "That's interesting, tell me more," instead of immediately disagreeing. To develop a generous spirit, look for small ways to help others each day. It could be as simple as holding a door open or offering a sincere compliment. Practice celebrating others' successes, even if you're feeling envious. Remember, there's enough success to go around. The more you support others, the more support you're likely to receive in return. Developing these traits isn't about changing who you are at your core. It's about bringing out the best in yourself and amplifying your natural magnetism. Everyone has the potential for magnetic energy. It's just a matter of cultivating these qualities. As you work on developing these traits, you'll likely start to notice changes in your life. Your relationships may become deeper and more fulfilling. You might find yourself connecting more easily with new people. At work, you may notice increased success as others are drawn to your positive energy and authenticity, but the impact goes beyond just your personal and professional life. As you develop these magnetic traits, you become a positive force in the world. Your optimism, authenticity, and generosity can inspire others to cultivate these qualities in themselves. In this way, your personal growth can have a ripple effect, positively impacting your community and beyond. It's important to remember that developing these traits is a journey, not a destination. No one perfectly embodies all these qualities all the time. The goal is progress, not perfection. Be patient with yourself as you work on these traits. Celebrate small improvements and keep pushing forward. Also remember that having magnetic energy isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. These traits should enhance your natural personality, not replace it. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room or the life of every party to have magnetic energy. Quiet, introverted people can be just as magnetic as outgoing, extroverted ones. It's all about the quality of energy you bring to your interactions. As we wrap up, let's recap the 8 traits of people with magnetic energy: genuine interest in others, positive outlook, confidence without arrogance, emotional intelligence, authenticity, passion and enthusiasm, open-mindedness, and generosity of spirit. Each of these traits contributes to that special quality that draws others in. Remember, magnetic energy isn't about manipulating others or trying to be popular. It's about bringing your best self to your interactions and genuinely caring about the people around you. It's about creating positive energy that uplifts others and makes the world a little bit better. As you go forward from here, pay attention to the people in your life who have magnetic energy. Notice how they embody these traits. Learn from them. And most importantly, start practicing these qualities yourself. You have the power to cultivate your own magnetic energy. Every interaction is an opportunity to practice these traits. Whether you're talking to a close friend, a coworker, or a stranger at the grocery store, you can bring genuine interest, positivity, confidence, emotional intelligence, authenticity, enthusiasm, open-mindedness, and generosity to the conversation. Over time, as you consistently practice these qualities, you'll likely find that they become more natural to you. You might start to notice people being more drawn to you. You may find it easier to form connections and build relationships. You might even inspire others to develop these qualities in themselves. Remember, developing magnetic energy is not about becoming perfect or never having bad days. It's about consistently striving to bring your best self to your interactions. It's about creating a positive impact on the people around you and the world at large. So, as you leave this video, I encourage you to pick 1 or 2 of these traits to focus on developing. Which ones resonate most with you? Which do you think could have the biggest impact on your life if you improved them? Start there. Set some small, achievable goals for yourself. Maybe it's practicing active listening in your next conversation, or finding 3 things to be grateful for each day to boost your positive outlook. And as you work on developing these traits, pay attention to how it affects your interactions and relationships. Notice how people respond to you. Be open to the positive changes that may come into your life as you cultivate your magnetic energy. Remember, you have the power to shape the energy you bring to the world. By developing these traits, you're not just improving your own life, but you're also contributing to a more positive, connected world. That's the true power of magnetic energy. Thank you for watching this video on the 8 traits of people with magnetic energy. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. Remember, your journey to developing magnetic energy starts now with your very next interaction. Make it count.